Gypsy Rose Blanchard's obsessive need for attention is going to end up what's being that girl's downfall. Now, starting all the way back in her childhood, she had a need for attention. Yeah, she was sick. She had the microdeletion, that's been proven. But she had the surgery when she was very young, and apparently during the surgery, she had a seizure. The doctor said she was going to be paralyzed, but they didn't know if it was going to be permanently. Now, this is all in these new FOIA documents. You can research this all yourself. And I believe it was by the age of 6, she felt the feeling in her legs returning and she knew she could walk. But she didn't tell her mother. Now, I can guarantee she didn't tell her mother because she was loving that attention. I get it, all kids like attention, right? But as you get older, you start to realize we can't get attention all the time. So then, this whole need for attention ends up kind of backfiring on her, and Dee Dee was a very overprotective mother, smothering almost. But, I get that too. She had a sick child. She wanted to protect her child and do everything humanly possible for her, everything that she could do. So then when Gypsy gets to the dating age and Dee Dee isn't going for this, doesn't want her with these older men and whatnot, we all know how that story ended up. We know what happened. So Gypsy, while she's in prison, she's made these statements. She just wants to come out and live a normal life. She just wants to be the average bear. She doesn't want to be known for her crime. Girl, that's the only notable thing you've done. And now you're spewing this narrative that because you're on parole, you can't do any advocacy work. A lie. You do not have to directly talk to felons to advocate for them. You are 100% right. While you are on parole, you are not supposed to have any contact or communication with felons. That is correct. But to advocate for them, to contact lawmakers, to contact organizations, you don't have to be in direct contact with felons. She has no desire to do advocacy work. So she's gaining all this attention through her books, the documentaries, the TV series. And we can kind of see that this is starting to slow down some. We don't know if maybe the the TV show is going to be coming to an end. So now what do we see? She still has this obsessive need for attention. And she is going to go by any means necessary to get this attention. She's testing the waters. She is, we see her reviewing the products, trying to be an influencer. The get ready with me, showing us the outfit she's bought herself and her baby girl. And now we have the dance trends. Now, I'm not even going to say anything about her dancing because I cannot dance at all. I have no natural rhythm, none at all. But I don't have that need to be noticed, that need for attention. But this is what kills me about the attention seeking with her, is she has the audacity to want this attention, but yet she filters her comments. She only wants the positive attention. She only wants the, oh, look at, I'm so proud of your glow up, girl. You're glowing, girl. We love you. Nobody can make me hate you, Gypsy. Yada, yada, yada. Anybody that says anything negative, she won't allow that to go through in her comments. And then another thing I'm noticing with her is these clapbacks. Like on one of the videos, someone had made a comment, which has since been deleted because she does this quite frequently, posts something and then deletes it. If you can't stand behind what you said, don't put it up in the first place. But someone had said about, you act as if you can dance. And she commented something to the effect of, well, had she had a normal childhood and been to high school, maybe she could have learned to dance. Zero accountability. She still will not take accountability. Nothing is ever her fault. But with her continuing to be in the spotlight, she knows that there's a lot of people who have debunked all of this Munchausen syndrome by proxy. Dee Dee did not suffer from that. I'm convinced that Gypsy suffers from Munchausen syndrome. I believe she wants to be sick. And it worries me because now we're starting to see, day 3 of Aurora with the colic. That poor baby girl. Did you see the look on Gypsy's face? Just a look of pure irritation. I get it. I mean, you're trying and nothing's working, but you're just sitting there scrolling through your phone. Get up and walk that baby. Comfort that baby. Talk to that baby. Switch the baby to soy formula if she's not already on soy formula. Call the pediatrician. Don't just put it up on social media and another, look at me, I'm a victim, I'm a poor mother. And she wants to continually, being a mother, I don't have time for anything besides taking care of the baby, cleaning, doing laundry. Bullshit. You can watch her post a video. Within 2 hours, there's several hundred comments. Now, she had to sit there and go through each and every one of those comments and approve them. So she read through 200 and some comments. And how many negative ones didn't you allow through? But you don't have time for anything. Here's what I would like to see happen eventually. Y'all can say I'm bogus, I'm cruel. You can shoot me with the she served her time, whatever. But the reality is, yes, she did serve her time. Double jeopardy does apply. But she can still be charged on a federal level. Why she never was, I don't understand. Because the internet was used in the commission of this crime. The plans were made over the internet. The videos sent. Then we have her mailing the weapon across state lines through the United States Postal Service. Federal, baby, federal. And you can Google it. There's no statute of limitations on this crime. And also, you can't, even if you have served your time on the state level, you can be charged federally if they uncover new evidence or find another reason in which that they should have charged you federally. So if I was Gypsy, what I would do is sit down, invest my money, make my money last, get off social media, and try to disappear before everything catches up to me. But she's not going to do that because she needs to be seen. And now we see her parole is going to be coming to an end here in June. This is a disaster waiting to happen. Because if she doesn't do something stupid herself, she's going to go back to her old habits and manipulate somebody else into doing something. Mark my words.